Namaste everyone, welcome back to Pramati Ayurveda. Myself Dr. Vishwanath Chatti. We were studying Ashtanga Hridayam Sutra Sthana and we have completed the third chapter. The name of the chapter Roganutpadaniya Adhyaya, and we will move on to the next chapter, fourth chapter. The name of the chapter is Roganutpadaniya Adhyaya. The name of the chapter is Roganutpadaniya Adhyaya. The name of the chapter is having a simple meaning, that is prevention of diseases. The Roganutpadaniya Adhyaya is split into two terms, Rogan and Anutpadaniya. Okay, Rogan is diseases and Anutpadaniya is prevention. So how can you prevent the occurrence of diseases is being explained here. The name of the chapter is Roganutpadaniya Adhyaya, and it is explaining about how to prevent the diseases and how you can prevent the diseases is being explained here. Moving to the shloka number 1, I quote shloka: Vegan dharayet vata vind mutra kshavat kshudham nidra kasa shramashvasa dhrumba ashru chardiretasam. So shloka here is explaining the the vegas or the natural urges or the nature calls that should not be suppressed here. Vegan na dharayet, vegan na dharayet. These are the natural calls or the voluntary expressions of the body, voluntary manifestations of the body that are not supposed to be suppressed, that are not supposed to be inhibited, are being explained here. What are those vegas or what are those nature calls? They are explained as vata. Vata is flatus. Vata, wind. Wind is purisha or the feces. Next is mutra. Mutra is urine. Kshava. Kshava is kshavatu. It is sneezing. The act of sneezing should not be suppressed. And trut. Trut is trishna or thirst. The thirst should not be suppressed. Next is kshudha. Kshudha is hunger. Hunger or appetite. Okay. And the next is nidra. Nidra is sleep. You get a sensation of sleep, or you are getting feeling sleepy. So you are supposed to go into the nidra. You are supposed to sleep. Next is kasa. Kasa is cough. There is a coughing reflex, or you are feeling to cough. So that should not be suppressed. Shrama shwasa. Shrama shwasa is you are feeling breathlessness after doing the exercise. That is also can be understood as the dyspnea on exertion. Dyspnea or exertion, or the breathlessness due to exercise or exertion. Shrama shwasa. And jrumba. Jrumba is yawning. Jrumba is yawning. And ashru. Ashru is tears. Ashru is tears. And chatti. Chatti is vomiting. And retas. Retas is summon. So here in the first shloka it is explaining the 13 vegas or the urges or the nature calls that are not supposed to be suppressed. Moving to next shloka, shloka number 2. I quote shloka number 2: Adho vatasya rodhena gulma udavarta ruk klamaha vata mutra shakrut sanga drushti agni vadha hrudgadaha. Here detailed explanation about adharaniya vegas is being explained here. So what are the diseases that will be produced? What are the diseases that will be manifested if you are going to do the suppression of the nature calls? If you are going to do the suppression of the urges, then these diseases are going to be manifested. These are the diseases that will be produced due to the vega dharana. They are explaining the adhovatasya rodhena, if you do the suppression, gulma, udavarta, ruk, klamaha. These are the diseases explained here. Gulma, udavarta, ruk is pain, ruja, ruk, and klama. Klama is the exhaustion, or vata, mutra, shakrut, sanga. So the obstruction to the elimination of vata, are the flatus, and mutra, urine, and shakrut, and feces. So what will the patient complain? Patient will complain that I am not able to go to the toilet properly. I am not able to go to the urination properly. So this is how the patient is going to complain. This is how the presentation or the clinical features will be present in the person who is doing the suppression of the adhovata rodha or the flatus urge. and also explained as drushti agni vadha. So it will cause damage to the drushti and agni. His agni or the digestive capacity will be hampered. Okay, and also hrudgataha. So the suppression of the flatus or the adhovata will lead to the hrudgadaha. Hrudgada is hrud is hridaya and gada is diseases. So different diseases of the heart will be produced due to the adhovata rodha or the suppression of the urge of adhovata or the flatus. Moving to the next shloka, shloka number 3. I quote shloka number 3. Shakrutaha pindikodveshta pratishyaya shirorujah urdhvavayuh parikarto hridayasya uparodhanam mukhena vit pravrutischa purvakta cha amayaha smrutaha. So here the shloka 3 is explaining the adharaniya vega of a purisha. Purisha vega rodha is going to cause these diseases. It is explaining as a pindikodveshta. Pindikodveshta is a cramping kind of pain in the calf muscles. Cramping pain in the calf muscles or the pain in the thigh muscles will be present. It is explained as a pindikodveshtana, and pratishyaya and shiroruja, headache and the running nose. Pratishyaya is running nose, and urdhvavayu, that is the upward movement of the vayu will be happening, or the patient will be having so much of belches. It is urdhvavayu. And parikarto is parikartana, is cutting type of pain in the rectum, in the rectal region or in the anal region. The person will be having cutting type of pain. He will be experiencing pain which is cutting in nature, and hridayasya uparodhanam. So the functions of the heart are also going to be affected. It is explained like that. And mukhena vit pravrutischa. So these are the set of clinical signs and symptoms explained for the purisha rodha janya rogas. These are the diseases explained for the suppression of purisha vegadharana. Like this, the mutra vegadharana is also being explained in the next shloka. Shloka number 4. I quote shloka number 4. Angabhanga ashmari basti medra vankshana vedanaha mutrasya rodhat purvecha prayo rogaha. So the diseases which are mentioned earlier in the vegadharana of purisha and vata are also being present in the mutra rodha. Along with that, the person will also be having the clinical symptoms explained as angabhanga, and ashmari. Ashmari is the calculus or the urinary stones will be happening. Okay, and the basti medra vankshana vedana, pain in the region of basti, that is bladder. Medra is penis and vankshana is groin. The pain will be present in the region of medra, basti and vankshana. Basti, medra and vankshana, that is urinary bladder, penis and groin region. And also the earlier diseases which are mentioned in the suppression of flatus and suppression of faces is also present in mutarodha. Moving to the next shloka, shloka number 5. I quote tadaushadham. So the diseases which are explained are going to be treated on a specific principles. The principles that should be adopted for treating such diseases is being mentioned here. For the diseases arising due to the vegadharana of the vata, purisha and mutra are being explained here. They have explained. I quote 5th shloka. Varti abhyanga avagaha cha svedanam basti karma cha annapanam cha vidbhedi vidrodhat utteshu yakshmasu. The general line of management or principles of management for the diseases due to the suppression of vata, shakrut and mutra is explained as that principles are varti, abhyanga, avagaha, svedana and basti karma. So these are the 4 treatment principles mentioned here. Varti is rectal suppositories. Rectal suppository is explained as varti or phalavarti, and abhyanga, it is body massage with oils, and avagaha is sitz bath. What is sitz bath? It is a homework to you. What is the meaning of sitz bath? Avagaha. Okay, and then is basti karma. Avagaha, after that is svedana. Svedana is hot fomentation therapy or sudation therapy. Hot fomentation therapy or sudation therapy. And basti karma is administration of the medicines through the rectal route or anal route or the medicated enema. So these are the treatment principles explained for the first three Vegas, dharana of first three Vegas, and the specific treatment principle is explained here as in the Purisha Vega Dharana. It is explaining Annapanam cha vidbhedi. Okay, the ahara or the vihara, food and drinks which are going to eliminate the Purisha or eliminate the feces should be adopted here. Vidbhedi, bhedana is elimination. Bhedana is elimination and it is thrown out of the body. Such a food and drinks should be used in the diseases caused due to the suppression of the Purisha. Mutrajeshu tu panecha pragbhaktam shesyate ghritam. So in the diseases caused due to the Mutra Vega Dharana, there will be medicated ghee that is to be given internally before food and after the digestion of a food. Okay, they have explained here is Mutra Jeshuta Panecha Pragbhaktam. Pragbhaktam is that should be given before the food. Pragbhaktam Shesyate Ghritam. And Jirnantikam, you have to give both Pragbhakta and Jirnantika. Pragbhakta is before consuming the food and Jirnantika is after the digestion of the food. The Ghruta should be done. The Ghruta should be given to the patient to drink. He should drink the Ghruta before food and after the digestion of the food. What should be, how much he should drink? He should drink explained as Uttamayaha Matraya. Uttama Matra, it is the dosage. How much he has to drink is explained as Uttama Matra. What is Uttama Matra? The Uttama Matra is again explained in further chapters. In Sneha Adhyaya chapter, there is a description about what is Uttama Matra. For now, just you understand that Uttama Matra should be, Uttama Matra of the Ghruta should be given for drinking to the patient before food and after the digestion of the food. This is explained in the disease explained for treatment of Mutra Vega Dharana Janya Rogas, and also explained as Avapidakam Etat Cha Santnitam. Here also they have explained as such a treatment principle is explained as Avapidaka. The Avapidaka Ghrutapana, or the procedure or the method of administration of the Ghruta or the medicated ghee in such a way is being explained as Avapidaka. So I have explained here the three Vega Dharanas, Adhovata, Shakrut and Mutra. So in the same way, there is mention of the 13 Vega Dharanas are detailedly described in the shlokas. So starting from shloka number 6, 7, 8 up to the shloka number 21, up to shloka number 21, they have explained in detail about the Vega Dharana and the diseases caused and the treatment principles are being explained there. It is your homework to go and work out. I have explained the initial 3 Vega Dharanas. So it is your duty to go and work out on the specific things on that. For now, you just remember the diseases which are caused. There is no need to detailed understanding of what is that disease, or there is a disease named Gulma. So there is no need for you to understand what is Gulma and how it happens, etc. For now, just understand that the Gulma is a disease that is going to be produced due to the X and X Vega Dharana. So like that you understand. Moving to the next shloka, shloka number 22. I quote shloka number 22. Rogaha sarvepi jayante vegodirana dharanehi nirdishtam sadhanam tatra bhuishtam yetu tan prati. Here important principle of the disease manifestation is being explained here. How the diseases are being manifested is being explained in a shloka. Roga sarvepi jayante. All the diseases are going to be manifested, or all the diseases that are going to be caused due to the factor explained as Vega Udirana and Vega Dharana. There are 2 words here. The words are Vega Udirana and Vega Dharana. You have understood Vega Dharana. Vega Dharana is the suppression of the voluntary urges of the body. Suppression of the urges of the body, or suppression of the nature calls. And Vega Udirana is, there are some urges which are supposed to be suppressed. They are the urges or the nature calls or the manifestations of the body which are supposed to be suppressed. What you are doing, you are not suppressing that, but instead you are provoking or you are forcefully expelling the vegas. You are forcefully manifesting the vegas. So simply I will give an example. There is a mutra vega. Okay, mutra vega, when there is a difficulty in urination, what you will do, you will forcefully put the pressure to pass the urine. So this is an example I have given. So the vegas are classified into two types. They are dharaniya vega and adharaniya vega. So here they have described previously adharaniya vegas, the vegas wherein you should not suppress the vega, is being explained here. And in the upcoming shlokas, shloka number starting from 24, they are explaining the dharaniya vegas, the vegas that has to be controlled or that has to be suppressed, are explained here from the shloka number 24. You can go through the shloka, it is easy to understand. Next, moving to the shloka number 25. I quote shloka number 25. Yateta cha yatha kalam malanam shodhanam prati ati artha sanchita te hi kruddhaha syu jivitachidaha. Here the shloka is explaining the importance of doing the shodhana karma. Shodhana karma is purification therapy, or the panchakarma chikitsa or the shodhana chikitsa. What is the importance of that is being explained here in this shloka 25th and 26th. I suggest you to by heart the shloka number 26. The shloka number 26 is doshaha katachit kupyanti jita langhana pachanaihi ye tu samshodhanaihi shuddha na tesham punarudbhavaha. Here the meaning is simple. If there is shodhana karma is done, then the disease is not going to reoccur. The recurrence of a disease will not be there if the person is undergoing the shodhana karma in specific kind of diseases. It is explaining as if there is a shamana chikitsa, or if the person is going to consume some internal medicines, if he is consuming some kashaya or some vati or tablets, then there might be possibility of recurrence of the disease. That is explained as dosha kadachit kupyanti jita langhana pachanaihi. If the langhana pachana etc. treatment procedures are employed, there is a possibility of a recurrence of the disease. And samshodhanaihi shuddha na tesham punarudbhava, na tesham punarudbhava. There is no chance of again a recurrence of the doshas, or the dosha prakopa or sthana samshaya will not be happening again in the same way, or the same disease will not be manifested again. As the name of the chapter is Roganutpadaniya Adhyaya, so the principles of prevention of diseases, the preventive medicine or the prevention of diseases is being explained here. And further shlokas, you can go through the further shlokas. I insist you to by heart the shloka number 32. Shloka number 32, I quote, त्यागः प्रज्ञापराधानाम् इंद्रिय उपशमः स्मृतिः देशकालात्म विज्ञानं सद्वृत्तस्य अनुवर्तनम्. So by heart this shloka number 32, and you can go through the shlokas. They are easy to understand. You can make a easy understanding of the shlokas. And shloka number 35, and also I insist you to by heart the shloka number 36, the last shloka of the chapter. I quote the shloka number 36. नित्यं हिता आहार विहार सेवी समीक्षकारी विषयेषु असक्तः दाता समः सत्यपरः क्षमावान आप्तोपसेवी च भवति अरोगः. So the principles of being a disease free and living a life disease free life is being explained here. So by heart the shlokas 26 and 32 and 36, 26, 36 and 32. By heart these shlokas, they are easy to learn, and also you have to learn the treatment principles. What you can do is you can make a table of the content explaining the diseases caused by the Vegarodhajanya and the treatment principle for that Vega Dharana. So you can make a table of that, and also you are supposed to do a parallel reading from the Charaka Samhita also, because in Charaka Samhita there is a chapter by name Na Vegandharaniya Adhyaya. The name of the chapter is Na Vegandharaniya Adhyaya. Again the same concept is being taken from there. The concept of Dharaniya and Adharaniya Vega is borrowed from the Charaka Samhita. The Charaka Samhita has also mentioned this concept of Vegadharana. We will look into the chapter Na Roganutpadaniya Adhyaya when we will be going through the Charaka Samhita. So I suggest you to make a parallel reading from there. You make a comparative learning. You compare the things which are present here with the Charaka Samhita also. This is how you can make the reading complete. So this makes a complete reading of first BAMS professional. For first BAMS, this is a complete reading. So I have skipped many of the shlokas. It is your duty to go and learn those shlokas. I have explained how you are supposed to learn the shlokas. So it is your duty to learn the shlokas. You can make a table and learn and supposed to by heart some of the shlokas whichever I have mentioned. So we conclude the chapter here. इति श्री वैद्यपति सिंहगुप्तसुनु श्रीमद् वाग्भट विरचितायां अष्टांग हृदय संहितायां सूत्रस्थाने रोगानुत्पादनीयो नाम चतुर्थो अध्यायः. So we have completed the fourth chapter by name Roganutpadaniya Adhyaya of the Sutra Sthana of the Ashtanga Hridaya Samhita, which is composed by the son of the Simhagupta by name Acharya Vagbhata. So I conclude Uttishtata Jagrata Prapya Varan Nibhodata. Arise, awake, and approach the great, learn. Thank you for patient listening. Shubham.